back in national news, the law firm that was representing Donald Trump in the case of a lawsuit in Pennsylvania has they buckled. They have decided that America is not worth I'm just kidding. Yeah, they fucked off because they realized that the Trump lawsuit was a fail. It had nothing, no merit. There was nothing there. It was just like a whiny baby temper tantrum. This is what Donald Trump does. He's always done this. Before the presidency, he's sued. Even when he loses, he just sues anyway because he's got enough money. He's got an ego. He might as well lose, right? That's the mentality of Donald Trump. Even if he loses, he's going to try as hard as possible. And that's why Democrats' mentality of we're not going to try at all because we don't want to lose is so pathetic. Look at Joe Biden not campaigning for the Senate races in Georgia. Like, what? Those 2 Senate seats, Joe Biden, are crucial to you being able to get much done at all in the first 2 years. But he's too afraid to campaign in Georgia, so he's having Barack Obama, the black guy, go out and do it. I'm sorry, it's interesting that Joe Biden is afraid of failure, so they're just sending out, let's just have Obama go out there. Joe Biden got more votes than Obama. Obama's yesterday's news. Obama? What? I don't even know who that guy is, right? But anyway, let's read this. Porter, Wright, Morris, and Arthur, the law firm leading the Trump campaign's efforts to cast doubt on the presidential election results in Pennsylvania, abruptly withdrew from a federal lawsuit that it filed days earlier on behalf of President Donald Trump. Plaintiffs and Porter Wright have reached a mutual agreement that plaintiffs will best be served if Porter Wright withdraws. The law form, I keep saying form, I'm sorry, my dyslexia is acting up, and I'm low energy. Sad, right? Said in a federal court filing, the firm's withdrawal followed an article in the New York Times on Monday described the internal tensions at the firm about how its work for Mr. Trump's campaign in Pennsylvania. Some employees said they were concerned that the firm was being used to undercut the integrity of the electoral process. One Porter Wright lawyer resigned in protest over the summer. Bless. Porter Wright, based in Columbus, Ohio, has received at least $727,000 in fees from the Trump campaign and the Republican National Committee, according to the federal election disclosures. The law firm on Monday filed a lawsuit in the federal district court for the Middle District of Pennsylvania on behalf of the Trump campaign. The suit, which is pending, alleged that there were irregularities in the presidential vote across the state, which President-elect Joseph Robinette Biden II won by more than 50,000 votes. On Wednesday, Porter Wright issued a statement noting its long history of election law work during which has been represented I'm so sorry. I'm really crashing right now. During which we have represented Democratic, Republican, and independent campaigns and issues. Okay. At times, this calls for us to take on controversial cases, the statement said. We expect criticism in such instances, and we affirm the right of all individuals to express concern and disagreement. Now, there's the argument out there that lawyers shouldn't have agencies, and that, like, morally speaking, being a public defender is on the same moral continuum as working for the president's, like, failed coup attempt, right? And that's what they're kind of trying to project here. And I want to roundly dismiss that. I want to say, no, there is no moral or ethical, integrity of promoting bunk lawsuits that are just wasting taxpayers' money and wasting voters' money. There's no reason to do that. Like, the guy who resigned in protest, they should all resign in protest. If Trump wants to hire a law firm, he can hire a law firm. Trust me. The guy's got enough resources, enough connections, right? The law firm should not feel like, they came to us, we have to, right? These people need some backbone. If they actually don't want to do this kind of stuff, right, they should resign. Defending, someone who's poor and being a public defender is not the same thing as taking on a case to try to install a dictator in the office of the presidency. So, good on them for withdrawing. Good on them. So I'm throwing that out there. It's in the zeitgeist. Look, Now that story is floating around, right? Like, you see that? Wait, I just captured it. It's in my fist, the zeitgeist. All right, I'm about to release it again. There it is. It's in the zeitgeist, everybody. Hopefully that was not that cringe.